Good evening. There are two titles for tonight's talk. This is the published one, which indeed is true. Homer's Penelope, the archetypal beloved's test of the hero. That's true. But the second title, which is what we're going to explore to get to this one, will be the myth of the Homeric heroic age. So what do they mean by the heroic age? It must be an age of heroes. My gosh, are we doing well this evening? So, can you go further? Can you say that there was a period of time that's called the heroic age? Let me see if I can get an answer. Miss, thank you for volunteering. Is there such a thing as a heroic age?
Yes.
Do they root it into Homer as an example of it?
Yes.
All right. And therefore, what are we going to do?
We're going to destroy the myth that we all have to live.
Yes.
Why are all myths are false?
Just this one. It may be that all myths are false. Or you couldn't believe it. That's true. Very interesting. All right. See where we're going? We're going to explore this so we can answer the other. They are intimately related. But there is a Homeric age, is there not? And it's the heroic age? Good.
I don't know somebody's imagination.
It is. And that's what we're after. So, to begin, let's look at Zeus's meditation. The whole work starts with Zeus pondering. And therefore, I'll read a little, every once in a while, a nice quote. The whole Odyssey begins with Zeus in deep meditation. And he has an interesting meditation indeed. In the bright hall of Zeus upon Olympus, the other gods were all at home, and Zeus, the father of gods and men, made conversation. For he had meditated on Aegisthus' dead by the hand of Agamemnon's son Orestes. And he spoke his thought aloud before them all. So it's only after he meditated that he then spoke this thought. My word, how mortals take the gods to task. All their afflictions come from us, we hear. And what of their own failings? Greed and folly double the suffering and the lot of man. See how Aegisthus, for his double portion, stole Agamemnon's wife and killed the soldier on his homecoming day. And yet, Aegisthus knew that his own doom lay in this. We gods had warned him, sent down Hermes, our most observant courier, to say, don't kill the man, don't touch his wife, or face a reckoning with Orestes the day he comes of age and wants his patrimony. Friendly advice, but would Aegisthus take it? No. That's the way it starts. It starts with Zeus pondering the condition of man, and he's saying man is to blame. See, it's a double problem. Of course, he's fated to suffer in one way, but it's doubled because there's greed and folly. Now, why did he pick Aegisthus? As you know, Agamemnon was the great warrior, chief of all the warriors, the general of all the generals. And on returning home, he was murdered by his wife Clytemnestra, and her lover Aegisthus and Agamemnon and Clytemnestra's son Orestes then sought revenge and slew both Clytemnestra and Aegisthus. Now, in this interesting work, this theme repeats itself again and again and again throughout the whole work. Every key moment when they reflect upon the past, this scene comes up. There's something about it. The whole book is about it. It starts with Zeus meditating on this, picks out Aegisthus as the problem. That represents for him the problem of man. Well, what is the problem? See, the problem is that Agamemnon was a great hero. And he was coming home to celebrate his victory at home, and he was murdered as he came into the palace. Well, what's upsetting about that? What's upsetting about that to Zeus? Well, that's what we're going to explore. Because it's in Agamemnon's perception that we have the problem. We can even sneak a look ahead and say, people identify with Agamemnon and his views. Let's see what that means, all right? Let's take a look.
It's like a replay of Julius Caesar.
Or Julius Caesar is a replay of... Let's take a look now at Penelope. Penelope, as you know, is beloved wife of Odysseus. Now, she is said to have no equal in history. All right, I'll pull up. Each number up there is in this text. All right, got a whole bunch of them here. But on page 20, in my beautiful book, well, I put the wrong number on it. I'll get it later. Okay? But let's go through some of them. All right? Penelope. All right? Her beauty, well known. I'm in book 18. Eurymachus called out to her, Penelope, deep-minded queen, daughter of Icarius, if all the Achaeans in the land of Argos only saw you now, what hundreds more would join your suitors here to feast tomorrow? Beauty like yours no woman had before, or majesty, or mastery. Majesty.